high atop the world headquarters of Southeastern Fly. This is the Southeastern Fly Podcast. Thanks for joining us on this episode. Feel free to share this with your friends and your fishing partners. Hit the like and click the follow button. Sign up for the Southeastern Fly newsletter, and you'll get a jump on upcoming events and episodes. It's available in the show notes where you're listening right now. So who's our guest on this episode of Whose River Is It? That's the first question. Whose river is it? I don't know. We'll delve into that a little bit. He was the guest on episode 89, Fishing Streamers. He's a guide in Upper East Tennessee, and he's known as a streamer guide who chases big fish. He's a board member of the Blue Ridge Guide Association. He owns Flying Soho. You can find him at flyingsoho.com and on Instagram. Please welcome Jason McReynolds. Jason, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me, sir.
So this is going to be this is going to be a quick podcast. This is our mid-month podcast, but Jason and I were talking about this topic, and we felt like it was pretty important, and we wanted to get it out there. So we're going to talk about the river a little bit, rivers in general. So let's think about your river. I'll think about mine. Jason's thinking about his. To some, the river is a grocery store. Some, it's a playground where they get to do the things that they want to do throughout the day. To others, it's what they pass over whenever they pass over a bridge. Most of us agree it's a thing of beauty. A clean river, though, is often an afterthought to some folks. Second to all the things we just listed, too. We've heard all the conservation slogans, Jason. Everyone lives downstream. Think global and act local. And slogans and good intentions they'll only take you so far. So we see trash, and I've been with people who see trash and they gripe and they complain. I gripe and I complain about it. I don't like it. Some talk a good game. Some will try to make the river better. And because I'm on the river probably more frequently than a lot of folks, my way of helping and cleaning up is just to pick up at least one piece of trash every time I'm there. And not every time is it on the riverbank. Sometimes it's in the parking lot, at the ramp. Sometimes it's out on the ramp. People tend to leave those little blue worm containers there.
Yep.
But I try to pick up at least one piece of trash. That one piece of trash usually turns into more than that. And I don't, say, hey, I got a piece of trash. I don't do that. I just pick it up, toss it. I got a little box in the boat. I just toss it in there. It goes in the garbage whenever I either get to the gas station or I get home, it goes in the garbage can. So it's not a big deal. It's really not. But y'all take a little bit different approach than what I do. And there's not a right or wrong here at all. So I don't think that there is. So Jason, the Blue Ridge Guide Association has a river cleanup. Walk us through organizing a cleanup for those who have never been to one or done it.
Organizing it's always the same time every year. That's the main thing. You try to keep it the same time so people obviously the guides can block those days off. And then you try to organize it when there's not like a fall or a spring break going on with schools, just because it's not just about guides. The majority of our people that come to our cleanup is basically the fishermen. So, the main thing about organizing it is your date. I work with Keep Tennessee Beautiful, which is Sullivan County Solid Waste. A woman there actually helped me with all of that. So they provide our dumpsters, and we try to keep our dumpsters at the same spot on the river, so there's no confusion there. And they also pay for the disposal fee of all the trash we collect. And then a lot of people are going to argue with you about what I'm getting ready to say. I do want it to be all about the river, and I think people should be there for the river, but I've done it both ways because I also do a river cleanup with my company, and you have to give the people incentive. So the companies that I work with are very generous to me. So we offer some amazing prizes because...
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes. And then I'm a pro for AFCO. So they give they donate all the bags, which is they're a really good company. I pick up the phone call. My garage right now has probably 10,000 bags in it just because we're still dealing with the aftermath of Helene and what it did to the Watauga. So it's going to take a while just to get it back to normal. The trash is under control, but the debris fields are astronomical right now.
So what do those debris fields look like?
We're actually right now trying to figure out how to. We were going to see if the property owner would let us bring in like a excavator, a really large one, because the one right past the bluffs looks like a football field of just log after log after log after log piled on top of each other. It's destruction like you would not believe. So we're trying to figure out the best way to get some of that out of that section because obviously it's going to break free. Or if we have a really, really, really heavy storm, it's going to push it loose and it's going to end up somewhere
So
else.
where is it exactly? Tell me where it is.
The Watauga Bluffs, right above Persinger Bridge, it's on river left, right when you before you hit the island to come to the fourth quarter hole to go to the Persinger Bridge, the trophy takeout.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
And it is so like I go through either side of the river of that the island, but typically with the drip boats, they're going to go river left, and there's a cutout over there, and it is just it looks like a war zone. You could actually walk on it, and it's floating on the river. That's how
Oh
bad it
wow.
is.
Is there trash and garbage and stuff in there and debris from homes and stuff, or is it just pretty much wood and
So there's debris, there's docks in there,
oh yeah, I bet. Yeah.
and there is stuff from homes. There's siding. There's probably stuff in there from the Watauga River Lodge because it got hit. It got devastated. But the trash, we had two cleanups already just for that, basically, and we got the trash on that section pretty much managed. We've got a lot of work to do on the Watauga, higher up in some places, but it's coming along really good. It's just those debris fields are our problem right now.
There's been some discussion about how North Carolina and parts of Tennessee are handling the rivers, and I'm not getting into that. Don't care about getting into that because it's just a arguing point at this point is all it is. And I mean, I didn't think about the debris field being,
Massive.
massive. Yeah, it sounds huge, but also it's diverting water somewhere. So if it's going around that debris field, it's probably cutting into something. And like you say, when it comes loose, it could be a real issue. Depending
Yes.
on how it comes loose, that's not good. So you just, all right, let me get back on point here. So you got bags, you got prizes, door prizes, and then do you just put the word out? Is that how y'all are doing it?
Social media is our best option. We do make posters. We put them in all the fly shops. We put them in grocery stores. We put them in some of the restaurants that most people go to. And social media is pretty much it. And we try to get like all our board members to post on their pages also, just because it spreads the word just so much better. And my last cleanup was just horrible. There was like, it's the worst turnout I've ever seen. So that's one of the main reasons. Like I reached out to you was just because through your channel you can reach a broader audience, and I know that it's probably across. I'm sure I know. Actually, I've got a client that is in Colorado that listens to you,
Huh,
and that's how he found me.
really? Oh, good.
So it's another channel to sort of spread the word because it really is so important. And I'm just gonna be honest. I we give away incredible prizes. I mean, like I give away. I'm a pro for Douglas. I give away Sky G's, like they're top of the line rod.
Yeah.
The River Lodge, the Soho River Lodge, Hooper's awesome. He gives away like a H4. I mean,
Oh goodness.
yeah, we give away. I give away a float trip in my jet boat. The stuff that we have is really good. Galvin sends fly reels.
Wow.
R.L. Winston, they gave a Air Max 2. Bauer gave a reel.
So good prizes, really good prizes.
Really good
Those are
prices.
really good. Do you have any non-fisher people that come and help other than maybe kids or they're there with their parents or girlfriend, boyfriend?
And it's really funny that you sort of asked that. So, this one example I can give. A kid had to do it for community service, and his mom was there with him, and so we had to sign the papers for him and everything. And then one of the gentlemen that works at Mahoney's that fly fishes, his girlfriend's in med school at ETSU, and she brings a ton of her friends. So
Oh,
you would be amazed at the people that don't fish and really don't have any. They just want to do something good for our environment.
yeah, yeah. All right, so you got one of these coming up here pretty soon. Now I want to get in the fishing report after this. I want to see what's going on up there, and I know some of the other folks probably do too. It's the fall of the year. It's November, so but I want to get into the Blue Ridge Association, Guide Association is having a river cleanup soon, I think. What's give us the particulars on that, where it's going to be and that sort of thing.
So we're gonna do it in March. It'll be the second weekend, and we have an after party after the cleanup. Also, we've not picked that location yet, but again, it's a really good time. We have food, barbecue, and on December 6th, we're having a just a party for the fishermen and the guides. We're gonna roast a pig,
No.
and then we're gonna have it at High Country Boats. And we're gonna have music. So, but the future cleanup, we'll meet at Ingles in Elizabethton, and we'll also meet at Bluff City, the ballparks. We have breakfast. I give away AFCO gift cards to everybody that attends. They'll get a $25 gift card.
No kidding.
They help me so much with my cleanups. Like I said,
That's awesome.
they are an amazing company.
So is it Saturday, March 14th, is that right?
Yes, sir. It'll be the second weekend, and it'll be on the Saturday.
On a Saturday. Okay. All right. So if you're in that area that and you are listening to this, just go ahead and mark some time off your calendar. It sounds like it's an all day thing as far as not all day. You're not working all day, but there's a lot of, I mean, breakfast and after parties and lots of good prizes and giveaways. So and gift certificates and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, mark it on your calendar if you're up there in that area. If you fish, which river are you doing?
So we do both the South Holston and the Watauga.
Okay, so if you fish on either of those rivers, this is a good way to give back some time and but also have a good time, connect with some folks who fish, probably get some fishing intel. It's always good. I say this all the time, Jason, a lot of times that if you can just go out there and observe without the fly rod, you'll learn a ton of things. And this is a good time to explore other parts of the river sometimes, maybe get your boat out and just float down the river and pick up trash. There's plenty in there. There's just a lot of different little things you can do, and you can use it as a learning experience. And then after you're done, maybe you can win some prizes and eat good food and have good fellowship. So yeah.
And a lot of people think, well, I don't have a boat, so I can't participate. So that's not true. So if you don't have a boat, we're gonna put you in a boat.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, we will have we'll put you with a guide, or you'll get in my boat. I typically go by myself just for that reason.
Yeah, right.
Because there's always somebody that'll need, to tag along in a boat, and we try to partner people up, so it's a way safer if you have two people in a boat cleaning up as opposed to one person.
Yeah, right. That's a great idea. Okay. Saturday, March 14th is the second Saturday. So Watauga and South Holston. So since folks are here and listening, Give us a quick fishing report.
Obviously, I'm throwing streamers, but you got plenty of shad coming through all of our dams. So obviously, white is going to work. I would go. They're small right now, so you don't have to throw an articulated, and it is absolutely on fire. I do stay downriver, away from. They're starting to stage up, obviously, because spawning. But as far as I'm fishing the deeper sections down low, and for me, it's lights out. Like the rainbows are really, really good right now. Obviously, you can go upriver, and the browns are going to be completely on fire. I stand true to myself, and nothing illegal against it. It's personal preference, but I just try to stay downriver and let them do their thing, so future generations can enjoy what I do every day.
That's a good report. We've been out a little bit. One of our rivers is fishing kind of so-so. The other one is fishing just awesome. And then the other one that I fish is just steady Eddie in the fall, man. Lots and lots, and like you're talking about, lots of rainbows. Not very many browns in the river at all, but rainbows is some really nice, healthy ones. So
Both of our rivers, like the lower Watauga and the lower South Holston, on fire. I mean, it's astronomical. Like everybody that's been fishing with me is like, we typically don't have it like this, and I'm like, it's gonna be done shortly. But right now it is incredible.
all right, well let's you ready to close this thing out?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks for joining us on this episode. Feel free to share it with your friends and your fishing partners. Hit the like, click the follow, sign up for the Southeastern Fly newsletter, and get a jump on upcoming events and episodes. You can sign up for the newsletter in the show notes where you listen to this right now. And if you get it, when you get a chance, give us a positive review wherever you're listening to this one. So who was our guest today on Whose River Is It? He was our guest on episode 89, Fishing Streamers. He guides in Upper East Tennessee. He's known as a streamer guide, as he just told you, and that's fact. He's a board member of the Blue Ridge Guide Association. He owns Flying Soho. You can find him at flyingsoho.com and on Instagram at Flying Soho. Jason, really appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you for having me, sir.
You just listened to Jason McReynolds discussing river cleanups on Southeastern Fly. See you next time.